20.
Completely disappearing from your sight, Ludicius' body is now lodged into the snow and dirt that you guys were standing on, completely unconscious. We will make a death saving throw. You guys hear, Craw! Craw! And we are rolling deep into the world of Besides Ribcage. Hi guys, I'm Wes, I'm your DM, and tonight we're going to have a very nice session. Last session was very eventful with our friend Ludicius Fingertot, kind of talking tot to his father. They went through trials and tribulations. Honestly, words don't do it justice. Please go watch that episode to get caught up. So we're going to jump right in. We're going to zoom in on our party who had just managed to cross this now bubbleless canyon and burnt Bruenor. And so, quickly came up with the idea to produce flame, burnt all the bridges as they dropped, impeding the progress of the possible mages and other foes facing, charging after the party. There's a nice little bit of grass around, but a mostly rocky, gravelly terrain. As you guys are kind of chilling there, you guys hear the soft grazing of those two, the pair boletes as they're just kind of grazing. There's the sun going down at this point, but still kind of bouncing off the front of their snouts. What does the party want to do here?
Are they big enough that I can ride them like a steed?
Yes, actually.
With their permission?
Yeah.
How does one bribe a bullet? Or convince a bullet?
I don't think that's my job to figure out.
Can I have some nature checks?
Sure, roll me a nature check. See what you know about taming these boletes.
No.
Can I do that too?
Sure.
I know a 3.
Boletes, but I'm calling boletes. What's that?
3.
Oh, a 3. You think this looks really cool. I bet you'd want to hug it.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
16.
A 16. You know that they kind of wander throughout the basins and such, and they don't like to stay in just one place necessarily too long. Yeah, they hunt underground a lot, for their larger, more protein snacks necessarily. So they'll dig through and get giant worms and that kind of stuff.
Do I know if they're intelligent at all? Speak a language?
You think it is going to be just, I guess with your knowledge of the forest and such, I'll give it to you guys that it won't be speaking a language.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to understand any as well.
Okay. What about body language?
Anything understands body language.
Cool, I can work with that.
Speaking about body language, Ludicius really needs a second to catch his breath after, charging and running and fleeing and dashing so dastardly as he had to.
I'm going to walk up to them and I'm going to speak to animals.
Ooh.
And I'm going to say, are you guys heading up the mountain?
One kind of looks at you just kind of going, he's like, we can make our way up there. What do you think, Chuck? And the other one kind of looks and he's like, yeah, we can probably get our way up there. Where you headed?
Oh, we're heading to go see Scarrett.
Oh! And the other one goes, I have no idea who that is.
Oh, okay.
But if he's up there, we could probably walk on that path.
Yeah, you guys want to join us?
Oh, yeah, sure. You want to join in on this first?
Join in on what?
He kind of nods as little bit as he could. This patch of grass, some of the finest grass around. Look in this basin. You're not going to find much like this.
Do you guys like berries?
The other one goes, I love me some berries.
If you guys give us a ride, I'll give you some berries.
Are they big enough for us to ride?
Yeah.
Are they?
Well, okay, think about it. Y'all are pretty small.
Yeah.
One of them goes, the other one goes, you don't know the name, whatever, but he goes, I think we could make that work.
Nice.
Yeah. And then Mutt kind of comes over and he gives him a nice little puppy dog sniff, and he just kind of goes, exhales, just kind of flail back a little bit. He didn't like it.
I say, Muck, what are you doing?
He kind of motions to you and you start hearing you know, like pointing at like Gitsamani and Koyori's sacks. You know, like you can't give berries, man. You can't give them all the berries. We're gonna run out of berries ourselves.
I got berries. I'm not giving them their berries.
No, but you can't. Oh, you can hear me too?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And then he starts like spinning his
animals, bro.
And he goes, okay, this is my one chance. Okay, do you, okay, so, and he's just like overwhelmed at all the possibilities. So he kind of runs over to Koyori. He like curls around her and he's like, can you hear me? And he's talking to her, you know, but all she hears is,
I'm like, no.
oh,
It's just me.
Okay. But then, Willette, he kind of goes, all right, better get moving.
I say, how fast are these things anyway?
Well, I don't think you know what we're saying.
Oh.
She just says that out loud.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I already out loud said I wanted to ride this.
All right, I'll ask him.
I
They
didn't
speak
roll
pretty
anything.
slow.
I'll
Yeah.
ask him. I'll say, how fast are you guys?
Do you want like a DM answer or do you want like an in-character answer?
I want an in-character answer.
How long to the top?
We make our way when we do. And the other one goes, yeah, when we get there, we get there.
Say,
And then they like kind of start going their way up there, you know? It's like,
the faster you go, the more berries you get.
the pace picks up a little bit more.
I'm like, I turn to the party. I'm like, all right, guys. So like, I'm gonna give these guys some berries, and they're gonna give us a ride.
Let's
We
go.
can kind of chill, take
Cool.
it easy up the mountain, you know.
One of them goes, hop on! And all you guys hear is,
I'm like, let's get it.
I climb on. I sit like right
Without
behind,
hesitation.
yeah, like right behind his head, so I can give like nice ear scritches. To the, they had ears, right?
They have
Can I-
pockets, like
okay.
it's like a
I'll
hole.
do like the nice.
Okay, sounds good.
Am I big enough to get up there by myself?
Yeah, you can definitely hop on it,
Okay.
especially with the help of Gitsamani. Everyone kind of loads on. We'll say 3 a pop. Yeah, Summer. Is
I'm gonna
the-
ride in my pocket because I gotta rest my wings.
Oh, who are you riding with?
She's in
Get
my
some
bear
money.
pocket.
Gitsamani. Okay, bad.
It's a new outfit.
Awesome. So now that you guys have asked for help, would you guys make a group survival check with advantage for me, as the bullets are now kind of helping you guys up the mountain?
Sorry.
I have no idea where that is.
That's okay.
In the corner.
Oh, with advantage?
With advantage, yeah.
Thank goodness.
Mod 20.
A mod 20. That's very nice.
13.
Ooh, okay.
I got a 20 as well.
Ah, these modded 20s.
18.
18. All right, fun.
Oof.
You guys start making your way past this thing, and you guys kind of trek on for several miles. You know, there's nothing really noteworthy here as you guys like. As day turns to night, the bullets are more than welcome to keep on trucking. You know, they're not actually slowed down so much by the time of day. So unless you guys say so, you guys keep on going.
Do we know they're going in the right direction
With
still?
a mod 20, Summer knows, like she has an instinctual feeling. She's definitely on the right track. She feels like this is probably like some sort of way to bridge her broken connection, you know, just feeling like a good path to go on. Brunor knows like this is the way his map probably should be leading him.
Do we know anything about like the surroundings? Like if anything comes out at night? Weird.
Yeah, roll me a nature check or a history check. I will say that with a mod 20, Brunor, you notice out of your corner of your eye something flying off one of the bridges in the distance.
I
Okay.
got a 5.
You got a 5.
No. I have
Gene-
no idea.
Gene Hemingway really just has no idea what this forest entails. You know what Poseidon's
It's all
ribcage
new.
has? Lizard people. No.
Is my danger sense going off at all?
No.
I'm gonna try to take like a cat nap.
On like the back of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. You guys can definitely roll a short rest period.
Roll for it.
Yes, I believe you have to get to roll your hit die, your level.
Oh.
You roll what?
Your hit die. So whatever you roll when you level up to get more health, roll that
I don't know
a bunch
what
of
that
times
is.
and just write down a number.
Got it.
Because
many
that's how you play
times?
D&D, guys.
I don't know.
How many times do you roll it?
Just once?
I
Or-
think you roll at your level.
Your level.
Oh.
Just do that for now. And that's how much HP you guys get back. Your spell slots, I don't think you get any back. I'm a short rest.
Not on a short rest.
The sky's very clear tonight. You know, the air is very fresh in your lungs. You know, it's actually a little
I have
thin
literally
as you're
gotten
like
the
getting
same
high and
like
higher up there. You guys are actually kind of shivering for the first time.
Can I put on my jacket now?
Absolutely.
And tell Koyori to also put on her jacket.
She puts on an oversized hood and it ties it extra tight. Yeah, you can barely see just like a half of the halfling face poking out of her little Eskimo pod. Even Muck, seems to be batting down his furry hatches, as you don't see his normal like mud and disgust sticking to him. But you guys trek along as these boulettes are just. In my head, I kind of imagine that you guys fashioned like a stick with like some berries that are just kind of like dragging in front of him a little bit.
I didn't say it. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Next time you do it, flavor it up, my
Yeah.
guy. Flavor up, because that's exactly how I pictured it. They're trucking. And you guys rolled well enough on your survival checks that they actually made it the right way, you know.
Nice.
The sun's starting to rise a little bit early. It's peaking from the tops of the mountains. How are you guys feeling? You guys are probably over a week into this journey onto the mountain of 2 million steps. How's everyone kind of like sitting as they're kind of like waking up on the boulettes?
I'm feeling so good. I feel like I have just sat in a hammock attached to a boat and just rocked nicely up this mountain. It's been great.
It's been great. How's Bruno feeling?
I'm in my natural element. You know,
So many
it's a little
rocks.
colder than usual, but this is my happy place.
Just pure joy.
Now that we're away from people attacking us and stuff, I'm feeling good.
Absolutely. How are you feeling, man?
I kind of miss my bed and some crab legs, you know. But overall, you know, it's feeling pretty good. You know, still thinking a little bit about last night, wondering if they're gonna try to make a round 2 at us or just leave us be. But overall, chilling.
Chilling. And how does Summer, you know, just she as the newest member of the party, you know, being birthed out of like a completely different realm, how is she taking to this new form?
You know, I'm very young still, and I don't even know what the world is. But I'm feeling pretty cool because I'm in a warm pouch, and someone is carrying me up on top of a boulette as well. So I feel like the queen of fairies at the moment, living life.
In between your thoughts of the Queen of Fairies, you know, you just hear like stomp, stomp, and like a little fart from the boulettes as they keep going. Jean, how are you feeling?
I'm just taking it all in, and it was a bumpy ride. I didn't sleep much, and I was just so excited I didn't sleep either.
You're so excited. What does Jean expect to see at the summit? You know, this is kind of what you guys have been going for, you know, the top of this fucking mountain. Over 10 minutes in.
Something I've never seen before. I don't know what to expect.
Ready for anything.
Ready for anything.
I'm guessing your Speak with Animal spell kind of wore off.
By now, yeah.
You hear a little bit of grumbling coming from the stomachs of one of them. Yeah, you know, he's kind of motioning for you to drop another berry.
Yeah, I'll give them some of their reward.
Yeah. Okay, so then they're gonna like kind of like motion to you guys with their body. They kind of want you to like get off for a little bit.
Okay.
Alright.
How far up the mountain are we?
Please roll me a perception check.
Everybody?
Whoever wants one.
11.
11. With an 11, you know that you're a lot closer to that, like, one of these really tall ledges on your, or like more like, what's it called? Just so basically like an ice sheet that you guys are probably going to have to overcome that you had noted on your map, but you were kind of like, we'll figure that out.
Past the tree line.
Yep. What'd you roll?
Yikes. I only rolled 5. 6.
Gitsamani is really kind of worried about Koyori. She's being a little bit of a mom, so she's not really taking everything in. What do you got?
10.
Oh,
Nothing? Oh,
I
just
rolled a
10.
12.
While you two are just kind of really just staring off into the horizon, this is the highest peak that you guys have been to at this point. Like, I would argue, like, several hundred feet higher than the basin you guys were in, as you guys are basically like looking over that whole basin. You guys are reaching to the point where at certain parts you can see the other side of Wingdom Spine. To my knowledge, none of you, maybe sans Ludicius, have actually ever been to that side.
Nope.
What you guys see though is very gray looking. You don't see much color, and you see it's covered with clouds.
Why?
Roll an insight check.
I'm rolling like garbage today. That is a 2.
Oh
A
wow.
modded 2.
Oh wow. You're like, why is that forest failing while this forest is doing okay? Stupid. Get good forest.
Can I roll?
Sure.
That's an 18.
With an 18, you know that there's been like food shortages due to certain farmlands failing and certain croplands just not producing like they used to. You're certain that this is like a spot that actually occurs in.
Do I know why?
With an 18, you think, well, it's just like the world's kind of changing. You know, there's been like kind of weird imbalances that you guys have noticed yourself.
Okay.
So maybe you're putting something together, but I wouldn't say you know directly. As you guys kind of approach, you guys are like on a very thin ledge. As you, like classically, your road is getting thinner as you're making your way up the mountain. You're several hundred feet away from this like completely vertical ice sheet. When at the corner of your eye, you know, your road tends to turn out of your vision, but you also see a large stone kind of overlapping. As you guys kind of like go and approach, you kind of round the corner and you see that there is a large, like a 30-foot tall, solid boulder, rounded, blocking your path. As you kind of look up, you guys see like little bits of shadows kind of like coming over you. Please roll me another perception check, everybody, while you're like right there on the grounds.
Mod 21.
That'll do it. You look around and you see there's many different bones, but these bones are all different sizes. They're not just normal humanoid bones. They're like larger predator bones, you know, and a whole bunch of like smaller like woodland creatures like bunnies and squirrels and such have been just like picked clean essentially and thrown down. You're looking really closely. You pick up some of these bones. How are you guys doing? What'd you guys roll?
9.
Mod 21 also.
Mod 21 also.
12.
9.
You guys are all looking really hard into the bones that Brunor is also looking into, and he's kind of describing where these came from and how some of these snaps occurred. You know, he's like, this one happened from straight blunt force trauma. And as he's talking about this, Ludicius looks up. He sees, you know, what's it, Mod 21. He knows that it is the one of these harpies that is just kind of swoops back. You see like a couple bits of dander kind of fly off, no straight feathers fly off. But he looks around a little bit more. And in between this crack between where the boulder and the future of your path lies, you see smashed and eviscerated what seems to be one half of a harpy, with the legs of it kind of crumpled and twisted, like crushed up against on the inside.
Ooh.
With a Mod 21, I'm going to say you kind of leaned in and you looked and you noticed there were no fingernails on that guy.
Dead though?
He wasn't. He's cut.
He's gone.
Oh,
He's
not
like
a switch.
smashed, crumpled by this boulder that impedes your path.
He was definitely harvested, so there may be people around here, guys.
Am I able to fly above the boulder and get a look at what's on the other side?
Please roll me a Constitution
Be
saving
careful.
throw, though.
There's harpies in the air.
We're in Harpie territory.
I'm gonna ready action my bow.
I need you all to roll me a con saving throw.
Constitution saving throw? Oh, never mind.
I want to ready my action with my bow.
Oh,
It's just
not
flying
20.
over there.
Nice.
What is this one?
Yeah.
You want to ready your
I'm
action
also-
to have a bow?
16.
Let me just.
What'd you get?
Ooh.
A 2!
9.
Wait, what am I rolling for?
Constitution
Consti-
saving.
Oh,
Saving
sorry, I
throw,
was
yeah.
hoping here.
Getsamani
18.
screams out, "Look out!" What'd you get?
17.
A 17. These two look up and they see coming towards them a cannonball with approaching base essentially with speeds as it just like is coming so fast. You guys get out of the way. As Summer says, you know, I really think I can just fly over this boulder and get us a better vantage point. She immediately tries to fly up and whack, gets smacked by the down-throwing boulder, kind of mitigating some of the impact on Ludicius. However, you guys are each going to be taking.
How did she? What?
Roll
She's
me a
small.
She's flying up,
d6
though.
Oh,
and multiply it by 8.
So I don't think it squished her.
Multiplied by 8.
Yes.
16.
Bro, he should roll it 8 times. He should roll it 8
Did
times.
he just
Come
get a
on.
6?
Yes.
That's how much damage you take.
Are you dead? Are you
He's
taking,
dead.
You're taking.
I think you just killed
Times
him.
by 8 is 48.
I'm dead.
Didn't you just add on 48 to this?
No. That's 45 is my total. It's minus 15 still. I'm at technically.
But
No, 20.
you just
Completely disappearing from your sight, Ludicius' body is now lodged into the snow and dirt that you guys were standing on, completely unconscious. Will you make a death saving throw?
What do you add to
You
that?
guys hear, "Craw! Craw!" Does anybody?
What do you add to that?
Nothing.
Oh.
8.
Sad.
That's a fail
You make 3, and if you don't get your
because your
3,
friends
you're
aren't
dead.
helping you.
So I do another one?
Not yet.
Okay.
Wait till I tell you to.
Okay.
How do we help you?
Does anybody speak?
Space animal.
What languages do you guys speak actually? I need.
Common and halfling.
Dwarvish, Druidic, Common, and then I understand Elvish and Primordial, but I don't speak it.
Okay, well,
Squeak,
these
squeak.
guys are gonna be speaking majority Common, so it's not
Okay.
a big of a deal. Then
I speak, squeak, squeak.
speak. That's right. You hear they're coming. Essentially,
Can I shout? We're friends. We don't take fingers.
as Ludicius is bleeding out.
Can I?
Yeah, I'm
can
gonna
I
help
take an
him.
action? Are we?
Anyone
We're not
have
in
any-
combat, are we?
No,
Okay.
Yeah,
I
we
just
have a
threw some
bunch of
bullshit
healing
at you guys.
potions.
Can I shove a boulder off of Ludicius?
Yeah, it's just chilling on his face as he's just.
Oh my
How
kinda
big is it? Is it like covering his entire body or just his head?
No, it's
or
like a foot and a half across. It was just a really nice rock.
Oh, I want to just
And
Huck
if
it
Yeah,
out
we're
yeah,
going to
easy.
hit
You
the
just
worst-
huck it out. He's
And
dead.
then-
Will you make a?
wait. No, I wasn't done.
Okay, hurry up.
Can
His
I
head would
pour
be
a potion in his mouth?
Yes, you may. You're satiated as your friend throws the boulder off your head and forces magical liquid down your throat. So you have how much health?
Me?
How much?
What potion did you use?
2d4.
A potion of
I
healing.
roll 2d4
Yep. And then add your Constitution bonus, and that's how much health you have left.
from 0.
Yeah.
Whew.
You lay there unconscious.
2 of them.
2 of them.
One more
Not
time.
like that first one
Plus
helps.
con.
Now he's conscious again. He opens his eyes, feeling his nose to be slightly, just everything hurts. Everything on his face is just pain.
Yeah. What's
Shove
your
some snow
constitution?
on it. You'll be okay.
4.
You see Koyori and Muck as you guys are attending Ludicius just scrambling, jumping, trying their hardest to get to the top of the boulder, but they're only getting 4 feet up before they're just sliding back down.
Well, okay. Koyori, what are you doing?
He says, "I'm trying my best." She falls down, her butt slamming extra hard into the snow.
Cool it for a minute in the snow. Did the Harpie respond to my yelling that we're not taking their fingers?
No.
Did they hear me?
Yeah, did you guys look up again?
Well, no, I just shoved off a boulder, so.
I'm looking up and I'm trying to say, hey, what the heck? Why are you throwing boulders at us?
You see one little head kind of peek off. This time you see like a big fuchsia sort of, kind of like single feather, I want to say. It's kind of poking up as well as like 2 little beady eyes from this ledge. It's about 150 feet up. Just kind of like watching what you're doing.
Okay, they don't say anything. Okay.
As you kind of look up more onto this ice thing, you see that there's like a couple crevices, you know, like one like 40 feet up and then one a little askew, probably like 65 or 80 feet up. So maybe there's a chance that you guys can like, I don't know, do some sort of cool shtiff in there if you wanted to get up there, but they are watching you
I'm gonna be like,
like a hawk.
should we, let's push this boulder off, guys.
Okay.
Is the boulder still on me?
No, I threw it off.
No,
No,
the
we're
one
talking
that
about
was
the big
impeding
one.
our path.
I'd just like to very briefly drink up some health potions.
I'm like, you get situated, you take a second, we're gonna push this off.
You sit up.
I have 2 health potions. What does that do? Just for brief.
Do 2d4 for one of them, and then add your con, and then
2d4 again.
So
That's good.
yeah. So then you guys are gonna go.
Try and push off this boulder.
You guys kind of go, and as you put your hands on, roll me strength checks with advantage.
I'm also gonna.
So.
Ooh, nat 20. I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Oh, with strength?
As you guys kind of walk, you guys hear like a solid,
27.
a really soft pan flute melody, kind of going. Ooh, ooh. Kind of illuminating from the top.
You're not strong.
9.
27.
13.
14. Sorry.
Awesome. So you guys kind of line yourself up. Tell me how you're like set up to push this thing.
How I'm imagining this boulder is it's on a thin-ish path. Here's the side of the mountain, and Harpie Squished Man is underneath. I am gonna wedge myself mostly between the boulder, get my legs against the side of the mountain, and just give it a good old shove. Or attempt.
That's really funny. Roll me another 20, but have it be a nature check.
Okay.
I'm gonna just like be pushing like with one hand, but also kind of pushing her.
Okay. So, Gitsamani puts herself in the predicament that she fully wanted to. You have your back on the stone, right? On the boulder, basically? Or
No.
on the thing? Okay.
I don't know physics. I have my feet on the mountainside and my hands here, and I'm like inchworm pushing.
Okay, awesome. You inchworm push, and you try so hard that a gap of about 3 inches is seen possible.
Even with a 27 strength check?
Oh, yeah. This
How
is a
big is this
big
boulder?
boulder.
I didn't.
It's about 30 feet tall.
Oh!
Yeah,
Wow, I'm strong.
I'm giving you a lot here. That's fucking awesome. Like
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know.
Take it from here, Brunor. Help me out.
What else we got?
You see a little crack starting to form
I'm
in
gonna-
the wall of ice
Oh.
behind you.
Oh, it's ice. It's not
I'm
rock.
gonna.
It's
I'm
like
gonna.
icy, frozen over.
Do I notice?
No.
I'm gonna try
It's
to.
funnier.
I'm gonna try to take her bar of holding out of her pocket and then click it in the gap.
Ooh.
Very interesting. Okay, so you're gonna click it, you're gonna stick it in. I'll say like it fits about like those 3 inches,
Mhm.
and it falls and rests back.
And then I'll climb off because that's heavy as hell.
And you go. So then you look, and then now like the legs of the squished man essentially can have like slumped a little bit more.
Can
The slumped harpy.
Can I take slumped squished man out and put him in like a nice hole to bury him?
You can, yeah, you reach, Gitsamani reaches in to grab the harpy legs, and then she kind of pulls out the middle intestines and spine to separate and disassemble as you kind of like are stuck with a rope of intestines. Like, "Oh, get back here. All because we're trying to be nice.
Oh, that's gross.
That's disgusting.
Heifer grits. Ew.
Is it still in our way?
Yeah. I only moved it 3 inches.
As you guys
It's
are
a
standing
30-foot
there
hole.
talking, can you
I was
please
talking
roll me
about the
another-
harpy.
No, the harpy legs are out of the way, but when you guys stick your head, in this really bloody, tiny, like, little spot, you have to be, like, this fucking big to get through it.
Can
I
I?
could get through
Can I
it.
check and just see like
Just saying.
how stable this stone is in its current position?
Sure. Yeah, roll me a survival check.
Do I get advantage because it's a rock? 15.
With a 15, you think if something cool happened, it would fall.
Wait, survival. Something cool. That's actually 17. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you think something doesn't even have to be that cool, but it would still fall.
Okay.
If Getsamani was able to move it with 27 strength, you know,
Okay.
let that be your guide.
I'm gonna say, guys, I have an idea
What is it?
how we can get past this. So, I am gonna walk through this stone, right?
What?
With the rope just outside it, my hand sticking out where this gap is. And then y'all can climb it.
Say what?
Climb the rope?
Right.
You can go inside rocks.
Yeah.
I tried to walk into the rock.
You bonk.
Oh, how are you
Corey
going to
says-
do that?
Like this! Goes like twice as fast and bonks it twice as hard. Ugh.
What?
I'm like, all right, guys, let's lengthen out this rope. Let's go like two of our ropes together, so we make it to the other side.
What ropes? We burned them.
No, we didn't. We took them down, right?
We burned half of our ropes.
Burned half the rope.
No,
Yeah,
we pulled
have
it in.
we have half the rope.
I remember you guys pulled in the rope.
Yeah.
Oh, we
I
pulled
thought
all of
the
it?
whole thing.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I think it's a whole 120 feet.
I think we got the whole thing.
Bet.
Okay.
So
I'll give it. That's what I planned for. At least, is you guys have 120 feet of rope.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna take like, as much of that as I can, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Meld into Stone,
Okay.
which is a level 3 transmutation spell.
I am
Rich.
going to insert an inappropriate comment here, saying this for my own benefit, to cut this later. Does that mean your pecker gets really, like, stone?
Your pecker? That's what you need to cut out?
It
Keep
gets
it in.
extra hard.
Seriously.
I am penetrating the stone, pecker included.
So then the real question is, are you hard when you enter the hard?
Insight check.
Want me to show you how to do it the right way?
Oh.
Speaking of insight checks,
Back
you
up
all
here.
can roll me a dexterity saving throw this time. I don't like con.
5.
18.
What do you enter?
18.
Just
Dexterity.
518.
Wait, this might not work.
Oh my gosh.
Can you read this and tell me
I'm
if
reading it
you
right
will
now.
allow what I want?
I'm reading it right now. What do you want?
I can double
I want to walk through it,
as a saving throw.
It's this one though.
but the
Yeah,
spell
I'm gonna
doesn't
use my
necessarily
expertise
say
on
that.
this bitch. So
I didn't read the fine print.
You can walk through it.
I have 10.
Yeah, just because I liked the creativity through it. So who all got below 15? All right. Please roll me a
Round
d8 and multiply it by 4.
Oh my god.
Is that damage?
Actually, what did I say? D6. Do a d6 by 4. I gotta stick with my crazy rules.
8.
Oh
6
no.
times 4 is 24.
2 times 4.
30.
2 times 4, so you
I
got
have
8. So
so
you
I
see a swarm of slightly smaller
have to take them out.
bodies, just like the
Yeah.
size of eagles, kind of dig out. As Ludicius looks up, he's slapped in the eyes, like he's
That's
pelted with
right.
like a whole bunch of little tiny rocks that just like eat away at him. But these little tiny rocks are kind of big for our little tiny fey fairy. How much health are you at by chance?
5.
This is fun.
Have I made it through the rock yet?
I started at 4.
You take no damage, absolutely, as you are kind of like completely absorbed in the rock. You feel when the rocks like land, like through the vibrations, and you're just kind of like, okay. And
Okay.
you pop out on the other side. What was your plan with the rope?
The rope I was gonna have that like my single hand outside where the
Okay.
gap is,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
or like above where the bar is, so I can reach over.
Okay, that's pretty smart. I see what he's doing.
Okay.
That's really smart. So Bruinor manages to walk all the way through the stone and guides the rope all the way across, the diameter of it, or the circumference of it, which is awesome. And then now you're through.
What do I see over there?
As you get over there, you think that this is definitely just like closing the distance between you and like the Harpies, but you think that there's like a distance between. The way I'm picturing it, you can't like walk right over there. You still have to like climb at some point.
Right.
But this is probably nearing the top.
Okay. I just kind of shout like, "Hurry over!"
Summer, do you want to hop in my pocket?
Yes, please.
Stay in there.
You can remove the bar if you want.
I take the bar with me.
Yes, that's pretty smart. Wait, the whole boulder is resting on it. You can't
I feel like
actually.
that's gonna have to be a strength.
I'm gonna say you can't actually take that
Why?
unless you manage to move.
Can I put the boulder back?
If you try to push again, you have to relieve the pressure on the bar to remove it.
I would try.
All right. I'm gonna say you have to hit.
Can I help
27.
her grab it?
I'm gonna go
Sure, yeah,
out
you
of,
can roll with advantage.
I'm getting out of her pocket now.
Yeah, that's
Set you over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
Wait,
some money,
you got
assumes
it.
the
She can roll
position.
with
Wait,
advantage?
you got
Yeah.
advantage.
Oh, I have advantage?
She
Yes.
'Cause
assumes
I'm
the
helping
position, ready to Superman push.
I just rolled the same thing twice. Can I roll a third time because it's technically with advantage?
And as you
More
exert your
advantage.
force, your back cracks and you have to get down and you can't try that anymore. Oh snap, you're gonna be feeling that. Whew. What? What was that? Gotta turn your whole body and turn to see something, you know?
Get some money, I'll give you some wine later, it'll help.
As Gitsamani bitterly looks at her little bar, pries one from Poseidon's ribcage. She makes a dex check as she climbs over the boulder.
Question.
Yes.
Nope, that
Athletics,
sounds like
then.
a nope. I was gonna ask if beer would make it slippery and easier to push, but that doesn't work.
Not in this scenario. Maybe if you drink enough, it might help.
No.
It's like,
I'll just climb over like normal.
Yeah, I'm climbing over. You know,
So
Roll me an
sad.
athletics check.
I'm kind of
Athletics?
I'm
Can I go
watching choreography.
Yep, everyone needs to make
Get
an
some
athletics check. If you get below a 5, you're fucked.
Oh, I'm not even worried.
nice. 18.
Oh, you actually didn't even have to roll. You were in someone's pocket.
No, I got out of her
She did
pocket.
get
Oh,
out of
that's
my
right.
pocket.
Because she was about to kill me.
Well, and if you're like part of
Yeah.
the team, you say, "Come on, guys," and you kind of like fly on over, and you take the reins. You don't fly, actually. You like go and grab the rope and force yourself to climb up like everyone else.
Yeah, I can't fly right now.
Mimicking.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Ludicius is right behind you, just getting irritated because your wings residue is just like flapping in front. You know, you're just like, God. Yeah. Would you roll?
15.
Yeah, and then you roll
25.
25. Yeah. You guys all
24.
scuttle over.
And then I want to give Summer a health potion.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Slurp it on down, roll it up. You can just do that
2d4s,
also.
right?
Yeah, 2d4s is how we're rolling it.
D4.
Does anyone
This is
have
not
any
much fun.
extra health potions?
Yeah.
Could I get a couple?
So do it twice.
I give Ludicius a
And
certain.
add what? Gone?
Yeah.
I have a full
I'll
course.
sauce
Pass
you
them
one.
around, pass it around.
You
Full
got-
quart?
That's like 4 potions.
Yes.
We
I
figured it
said
out
2 a
last
pint
time.
or something like that.
I'll give you a pint.
How
Pint
much?
per thing.
Pints, 2 potions?
Sure.
Where did I write down?
Sure.
Okay. Cool.
Sounds right.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I'm not really mathing correctly right
I'll take it.
You guys are chill as you guys you guys walk away. I'm assuming like kind of like proceeding up.
Koyori and Muck made it, right?
Yeah, Koyori and Muck made it with flying colors. They were just zooming on over.
My mom would kill me if I lost her.
Does your mom even know you're on an adventure?
No.
Just
She thinks I
stole
went to
your
go get
sister.
groceries.
They never came back. I'm just saving the world. So then you guys are gonna please roll me a survival check as you guys are nearing the. There's really thin air at the top as you guys are approaching. You guys leave. You guys feel the staring eyes of these harpies.
15.
with advantage or no?
No, just to survive.
What were we
Okay.
rolling?
Survival.
2. So charisma. That's not good.
13.
13. With a 2, Jean is really affected
Yeah.
by the elevation here. You're actually having a lot of problems breathing. Consider
no.
this as your movement speed is halved. So now, yes, you barely make it, Bruno, as you're like, this is my environment. You know, really putting on the front on.
Rocks.
I like the rocks, not the air. What'd
Do
you roll?
we still
12.
have the boulettes with us?
Bullets, while you
pay
guys.
them?
Did you pay them?
Yeah, they got berries.
Yeah, they got berries, and then I didn't narrate it, but they kind of like decided to go and kind of dig into the side of the mountain themselves. Look for lunch.
Bye, guys.
Bye. See you later. You guys are gonna make camp on one of the ledges, overlooking everything. You know, really taking in. You guys can, at this point, can see lights from Puva looking out this night. You guys can see the top of the Bastionwood Oak. Ludicius knows that even though he can't see it right now, like just that direction is his homeland. That's everything his family's worked so hard for. You know. Summer, where do you feel most connected?
Oh, that's a tricky question.
Staring out into the world above you, you're literally at one of its peaks.
I'm really enjoying the sparkly lights. It's a little different than I'm used to. We've kind of just been in darkness lately. This is a beautiful view.
Damn straight.
I want to take a picture in my mind's eye to remember this forever because there's so many shiny things.
So many shiny things that you get an inspiration from.
Ooh.
As you stand there taking in the reflections from all the stars and the several moons in the sky.
I forgot the stars existed.
And yeah, you guys set up camp peacefully. Everything, I believe, falls into it. You guys just kind of rest for the evening, unless you guys have something more pressing.
Can we start a fire up here? Is there
Is it
I
stuff
did start a fire.
to burn?
You guys at this point, I would say, would have some sort of fuel for like nighttime fire and cooking.
Spare wood.
Okay.
I'll
guys
say
have
I'm
supplies?
eating my rations and I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
Straight.
Good night.
My body's still a little sore.
I'm going to sleep.
You guys
I
all.
don't think there's a lot of talking just because it's like bitterly cold and we're like got beat up, so we're kind of like.
Odysseus almost died.
Talking,
Yeah.
talking is a
So
lot at this
yeah.
point.
Guys are a little beat up.
I saw our
The
little
wind is
friend that we
broke up.
killed and ate. He wasn't doing too good, guys.
Are you
Alright.
talking
Sorry,
about the
what?
snake from a
Wait.
couple episodes
What?
ago?
You saw him?
Yeah, when I was dying, with that boulder on top of me, I saw him.
Did he say anything cool? What did he look like?
He looked like he did when he was alive, you know, just kind of like his essence is what remained. But it was,
At least the top half.
yeah, it was dwindling, so he was, you know, you could see his, like, parts of his soul just kind of flutter away. It was kind of sad, yeah. But, you know, he's doing all right in the afterworld, you know. Pretty
Nah,
salty still, but...
He was actually doing really bad.
Yeah, I mean, you
When
know,
I talked to him, he was doing really bad.
you know, I mean, I can't say he's doing that much better, but
I just want to
I
put
didn't
on
want to
record.
ruin the mood.
I do not feel sorry for eating his tail.
Ooh.
He could have heard that.
I don't care.
I don't like the fact that we keep seeing him.
I
Because,
say,
like,
for
usually when you
reference, you
kill
did hear
somebody, you know, they're gone.
Like, so
This
you're
guy
gonna
keeps
live
coming
with
back.
bad karma.
You're gonna get
It was
tortured.
delicious. Can I ask DM a question?
Yeah.
If I die, can I bring my axe to the afterlife with me?
Is your axe that cool?
Yeah.
mean-
Then probably.
Cool.
That sounds metal as hell.
If you're clutching it.
Yeah. Yeah, like what if you are like taking a shit, you don't have your axe with
You
you?
have to die with
It's
it.
always on me.
You're dying about
I shit with my axe. I shit at the ready. So I have a little bit of a curveball as the DM to you guys, so you guys kind of fall one by one into sleep. What would your character's greatest fears be? This is not a night for good dreams, as the cold weather, the rotting meat, the whipping of the winds, and just the near death experiences have really been taking a toll on you guys. You guys are not in a great space. What would be your character's greatest nightmares?
Never being able to see pretty things again.
So you just see blackness, essentially.
Just like the gross gray parts of things.
Ah,
Nothing beautiful.
like Minnesota snow in March.
Road salt snow.
Yep.
I'm making love to a beautiful lizard woman.
That's your fear?
As we are becoming extremely intimate, she turns around and it's Captain Cervantes.
Just laughing.
And then octopus limbs spread from him and eat me.
Just tear you apart, and all you hear is Marty Melanomus's laugh. Just and you're,
Oof.
I'm also
So
afraid
great.
of this.
I don't think you've even met him yet. Besides the little chatterbox you had before. What's Odysseus dreaming about, eh?
I'm dreaming about what it would be like to be poor.
That's a legitimate fear that he probably hadn't really considered before, you know?
I recently thought about it as I saw my freaking bag of holding leave, and that's rough. You know, it's not something I've ever had to deal with, and it's not anything I wanna do.
No, you internally, cuddle up closer to your nice furs, while everyone else wears faux linen. Summer, what does a fae dream look like? You essentially live in a plane of dreams and non-reality.
Well, since this is kind of a nightmare, I feel like my wings are being plucked off of me.
One by one.
I only got 2, so.
And then they strap you down just like the Harpies.
Oh my god!
Pluck, pluck, pluck.
Pluck, 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 motherfucker. It's got real dark.
Is Jean thinking of anything particular?
Yes, I am dreaming of all the big creatures that we've encountered that are so much bigger than me and they want to eat me. Because this is my first adventure and I've never seen all these crazy creatures before. So that's what I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
I'm kind of picturing Jean hanging on to a creature's big toe.
Hiding.
Whoa,
Just take a ride. Like,
Yeah.
Can't see me, guys.
Yeah, as long as they can't see me.
The party slumbers on, their snores being lost to the throes of the wind as their little tent that they managed to throw up is just whipping wildly around. Muck is pacing kind of in between everybody. He can tell no one is sleeping properly and sleeping well, so he himself is taking the initiative to guard you guys. And we're gonna take a small break there. As a group, we decided the next part really deserves more time and effort than we will do justice tonight. So please catch us next Thursday on Rolling Deep. Make sure to like and subscribe, everybody. Thank you.
Beat it to the cloud.
I love it.
And then we can put the stuff right there.
That's the whole point.